Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, all you beautiful, gorgeous people out there. Um, Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A for you guys, and I have 12 questions that my good friend asked me because she's the only one that came through with some questions. So, that's that. Um, but yeah, so I've got 12 questions here in my book thingy. Just questions, no answers on it, because I want to answer this as honestly as possible and kind of on the spot. So why not, right? All right. So the first question is, what do you do if you can't sleep at night? Um, I either play on my phone or watch TV, listen to music, write some poems, stuff like that. Um, Number two, what types of books do you like to read and who is your favorite author? I have not read any solid books since I was in like 8th or ninth grade. But I do like reading suspense novels and like horror books and stuff. I don't like watching the movies, but I can read the books. I don't know. I do like watching movies, but I don't like watching horror movies or stuff like that, but I can read about it so that way like I can, I guess, prepare for it myself versus something that's jumping at me in a movie, you know? Um Number 3. What is your strongest sense? And if you had to get rid of one, what would it be? God. Okay, my strongest sense, I guess, would be like, it's obviously not my sight. Um, I guess my strongest sense would be feeling, like the sense of touch. And if I had to get rid of one, I would get rid of my sense of taste because I don't want to lose the sense of seeing, hearing, touching, and smelling. So I would rather just lose my sense of taste. So, yeah. Um, okay. Number 4. What was the strangest thing you believed as a child? I used to believe that there were little people inside of the radio, and that's what sang to you. And I didn't know that there was like just songs being projected through the radio. I thought that there were literal little bitty people inside of the speakers in my mom's car. So that's like one of the strangest things I believed in as a kid. Um, Number 5. Which animals scare you the most and why? Snakes scare me the most because of the venom that they can put into your body. And I would just rather not feel that like ever. So that's that. Oh, and Komodo dragons. I don't like Komodo dragons because when I was a kid, I had like 5 nightmares that they were eating me. So I don't like those at all. Period. Sorry, I'm out. Um, what's a strange occurrence you've experienced but have never or rarely told anyone about? Oh God. I would have to say one time I was at my friend's house and I was in her room and nobody else was awake but me. And I walked into her kitchen and the coffee pot was going, which was normal because her mom had the timer set for it like every morning. But like this pin fell off of the counter and just went straight onto the floor, and it scared me because the pin was like a regular pin, like this one, except for like the big blue ones you use in school and whatnot. It was like this one, and it had the thing on it like this, so there was no way that it could have just rolled off without stopping or changing direction. No, this thing went like this and just went straight onto the floor and scared the ever living crap out of me. And so I went back and I lay down in her bed and I was like, I'm just seeing things. It's not anything to worry about. But then I instantly prayed because Jesus got me. So, yeah. There's a lot of different strange things that have happened in my life, but that's the only one that I'm going to talk about for right now. Number 7. What do you think about more than anything else? My family's safety. And their happiness and well-being and how they're living their life, because family is something that's very big to me. So that's something that I think about a lot. I also think about, just life in general and how grateful that we should be because we woke up another day to live another day. So, we should be grateful and thank God for that, Number 8, what is something that amazes you? Life in general and how we as humans, we as people, we go through so much stuff and we are just resilient. Like, that is just something that amazes me. And people that go through the most stuff and still are just sweethearts and project nothing but love and kindness and compassion. And that's the type of person that I really aspire to be. Like, I want to be somebody's inspiration. I want to be more than just my husband's inspiration. Like, I want to be y'all's inspiration. If you're ever feeling down or you need somebody to talk to, message me on Instagram. And my Instagram is thatlovelygemini28. So you can follow me on there, message me and stuff, and I will always try my best to be there for y'all. So, and I'm an open book. So if you guys ask me anything on there that doesn't get answered in here, I will either put it in another video or I will just answer it straight out to you. Number 9. What is your favorite place to take an out-of-town guest to? My favorite restaurant, I guess they have like Logan's Roadhouse all over the place. But one of my favorite restaurants that we have locally is Hudson's, and they have really good barbecue and their prices are great for their food. So that's a place that I like for people to experience and to enjoy. That and another local Mexican restaurant that we have, is bomb. But yeah. Or not just to eat. I would like to take them to our mall or to the park or somewhere that I enjoy going myself. I think it'd be nice for other people to experience, and maybe they'll enjoy it the same way I do, and if not, then okay, because everybody perceives everything differently, right? Right. So, number 10, do you have any catchphrases? My catchphrases are typically for real, or or girl, you know it, or shit, are you for real? Or damn, or oh well, that's life. So I have a few others, but there's only so many words that I feel comfortable saying on here. So yeah, I don't know what that was, but there's that. So cool beans, right? Right. Number 11. What are your top 3 qualities that draw you to someone new? Huh. I typically look at people's eyes whenever I first meet them. And I know that's not really a quality, that's more of a feature. But, if I can look into somebody's eyes and I can see that they're going through something, I instantly want to talk to them and I instantly want to help them just because that's who I am. But I guess my top 3 qualities that draw me to people is if, number 1, if I feel like I can trust you, then you're good. But I have a lot of trust issues that people have had to prove themselves to me over the years that I can trust them with certain things, just because of my past and whatnot. Number 2, would have to be when I first meet people, I hug them because that's just me, and I'm a hugger. I don't really like to shake hands unless I'm in a business meeting or something, but I like to hug people because no, you don't really know what someone is going through, and if the last time that they were hugged, you know what I'm saying? Like a hug can go a long way with people, and it lets them know, like, hey, I'm a personal person, and I'm open, and it breaks that barrier of uncomfortableness. I feel like in some situations. Number 12. If you could eliminate one weakness or one limitation in your life, what would it be? God. If I could eliminate a weakness of mine, it would be getting sad over small things and loving myself. Because loving myself is not a weakness, no. But I feel like I need to love myself a little bit more than I have been. Um, just because I feel like self love is so important. And um, yeah. And I guess like a limitation that I would eliminate would be my mind blocking that from happening. Because yeah. So that's that. But if you guys, here comes my outro. Y'all know I don't edit anything, so outro time. Um, if you guys would like to, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will put the names to that below. Um, if you guys have any other questions or would like to see anything else, just leave a suggestion down in the comment box, or you can DM me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. Um, so, yeah. And I really like this because it opens me up more to you guys, and it helps us get on a different relationship level with each other. And I hope that somehow, some way, I can inspire you guys to just do better, be better. Thank God for every day, even the small things. But yeah, like because y'all know I'm not a perfect Christian. Nobody is, and that's why we all need Jesus. Um, but yeah, so I love you guys, and until next time, I'm out. Bye, y'all.